Welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast. I'm Shannon.
I'm James.
I'm Jaja.
And we are back for another week, bringing you all our thoughts and everything happening in nerd culture. A couple of things going on this week. But before we get into that, let's get into some nerdy things. What have you guys been up to in the last week?
Let me pull my notes.
It's been a cool week. I want to go last though, if you guys don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead. You can go last. So I mean, I can go first because I feel like I've done the least amount of things. Anyway, as usual. Wait, hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay. So I've been continuing to watch Spy Family. I think I'm still in the first half of season 1. But chugging along there, and I'm really enjoying it. It's really good. It's really funny. So I've been watching that. What else have I been doing? That may be it. I saw Avatar yesterday, so I know I'm the only one here that saw it, but I will talk about that later. But I didn't watch it. And then what else have I been doing? That's it, guys. I've been boring. I attempted to maybe try to start reading Tokyo Revengers, but it didn't happen. So I'm gonna read it over. I am off from work the next 2 weeks, so I will read it then, or I'll start to read it then.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Ooh, 2-week break. Oh my gosh, that sounds like a beautiful
That's lovely.
thing.
Well, I thought I didn't have any more vacation days for the year, but when I checked my bank vacation days, I had like 12 days left. I don't know how that happened. It's a glitch in the system, but it allowed me to take the days off. So
Ooh.
I took
Okay.
I took off
Use them
5
before you lose them.
Yeah, exactly. So that was me, but yeah, I'll have tons of nerdy things that I'll be doing over the Christmas break. James, what have you been up to?
After getting slandered so badly for only playing first-person shooters, I was like, man, I got to step my game categories up. So I was playing Hades actually on Switch.
Dang it! I thought you bought Elden
Nice.
Ring.
Nah, not quite. Yeah, but
Okay.
I've been playing Hades. I actually got further than I've ever gotten. It's one of those where you got to beat the whole thing in one run. So actually, when I picked it up on like Tuesday night, I beat the first boss. So that was the first time I ever beat the first boss. So I think there's 4 total bosses. I got to the third boss in my last run, but it's 2 people that you're fighting. So it's like a Minotaur and like Hercules or something like that. So yeah, Hades is about like escaping the underworld. You're Zeus. Hades is son. So yeah, it's a really dope game. I just was sleeping on it, but yeah, I think I had it for like 2 years. Haven't beat it yet. So I'm getting closer. I'm getting better at it. So I should beat that pretty soon. Then I seen there was a new Spider-Man Miles Morales comic run that came out. So I went and bought that.
Nice.
Yeah, I was in the comic store. I got a little bit of a comic bug. So I was like, man, maybe I should start like collecting comics. And then the people in there were super helpful. They were showing me different comics and suggesting things to me too. So this is actually the Miles Morales comic that I did pick up.
Nice.
Spider-Man Miles Morales #1. So
do I have that? I think I read that. Wait, is that brand new or is that
it just came out on
never mind. Okay.
the 7th. Yeah, December 7th.
So a lot of these covers look very similar. So never mind. Yeah.
So this one, I think the editor for this one is black. So that's how I discovered it. So I was like, oh snap. I mean, I like Miles Morales anyways, but yeah, I gotta get that. And then so I dug through all my other comics that I have, and then I found this nice gem here that I have. You see it's in the plastic and all that good stuff. So
Nice.
This is Spider-Gwen. This is actually a variant cover. So I got it at Tidewater Comic-Con. They had one in Virginia Beach one time. And so this cover was only available there. So I looked it up out of curiosity, like, man, is this thing worth anything? And then we got to get a drum roll. I looked it up, and then I seen one listed for a whopping $1,000. So I'm going to list mine for $2,000. But yeah, this one, I think I got a
You
gem
gotta
on my hands.
move it a little bit to your. Yeah, there we go. Nice.
Yeah, Spider-Gwen.
That's dope.
Yeah, Spider-Gwen variant cover. Tidewater
That's
Comic-Con
fire.
exclusive.
Wait,
Yeah,
I'm
but-
sorry. I had an audio malfunction. Did you say that comic was worth $2,000?
She got to check her headphones.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
No, I said I'm gonna
$1,000
list mine
at
for
least.
2,000, but I seen one listed for 1,000.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it was a con exclusive variant. So that was the one place you could get it. So I didn't realize it though, but I had this for probably like 6 years now. But yeah, you can see the Tidewater Comic-Con logo on there.
Yeah.
Down here. So
Nice.
yeah, it's pretty dope. So I guess I'm a comic collector now.
It's cool to collect
and then
comics.
yeah, I went to this pop-up shop Plus Ultra had out in
How was
DC. It
that?
was at an art gallery. It was nice. So there were different vendors, all Black creators, some nerdy, some like just type like fashion type stuff.
Mhm.
So yeah, they had some cool stuff in there. And then they had someone was selling like digital art. So it looked kind of like the AI art, but it was like an actual artist that made it. So he's usually
Nice.
their photographer. So that was his like debut. And you could tell it was like real art because the hands looked regular. So yeah, he like made the digital art himself. So it looked kind of like how that app was making people look, but like fantasy style.
Oh, so they've
But
been
yeah,
stealing his art. I feel
they,
bad.
they might have got some off
They
of him.
might have. Did
Uh,
we talked about that last week, right? About how
we did.
AI is stealing that. Yes.
Yeah,
Now
but
I
yeah,
feel
it was a
bad.
good time, and it had
Yeah.
comics and like records in there. I meant to buy some comics, but I didn't know what I wanted to buy, so I was completely overwhelmed.
Yeah. And I feel like, especially like Marvel and DC comics, if you're trying to get into them, it's very confusing because there are different runs. There are different people that work on different runs of the same character. And it's like you don't really know where to start.
Yeah,
So it could be it is very intimidating.
that's what happened when I went in the comic store. I walked in, it was like, "Hey, you looking for anything?" And I was like, "Yeah, there's this Spider-Man that just came out." He was like, "Which Spider-Man?" And I was like, "Miles Morales." And he was like, "Which Miles Morales?" And I was like, "Oh gosh,
Exactly.
this is
Yeah.
about to be a long day." But I showed him a screenshot, and he was like, "Okay, we have that." So
Yeah, it's very intimidating to try to get into it. I remember when I started reading comics on Marvel Unlimited, I had to like I had to do research on where to start for certain things in order to get the full storyline. Yeah, it can be kind of
yeah,
intimidating,
so
but it is cool to collect.
I'll have to make a wish list before I try to buy any other comics because if you go in there and be like, "Oh, this looks cool," everything looks cool. So then I'll be
Yeah.
trying to buy everything. So
Yeah, and then you'll be confused when you try to read it. You're like, "What's going
big
on?
time.
I don't know."
Yeah.
This says volume 1, but it seems like something else happened before this. I don't know. Yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah, that's it for me though.
You're gonna see the star in the chat bubble that's referencing a different comic that you got to go read and
Yeah,
all that.
exactly. Jaja, it's time to what you
Oh,
do.
So
Let's
hear
hear
it.
nerdy things.
it's been a cool week for me, but I got a couple things on my
All
nerdy
right.
list, along with a new segment that I want to try and introduce that I'm gonna try for the first
Ooh,
time.
okay.
Ooh, we're experimenting.
See if it
Yeah.
sticks. All right. So first, Marvel, the new update y'all came out with for Marvel Snap. Y'all got to do something about this token shop because it's extremely hard to get tokens. So we can't. It's defeating the purpose of trying to get the cards faster. I'm sure y'all hearing it all over. I've been seeing people posting, so I have to add my 2 cents. It's horrible. Like you barely get any tokens the way they have it set up. So that was real quick. Next, so I didn't talk about the Rick and Morty season finale last week, right? I think that was the day that it came out. But I watched the Rick and Morty season finale.
Oh,
They
I
did a
watched
whole
that. I
bit
watched
on
that yesterday also. Sorry, I forgot about
they
that.
did a whole bit on Star Wars. It was pretty cool. But the coolest thing one of the coolest things about that episode, they revealed that Rick was like potentially has been a robot for like the last couple episodes.
Yeah.
like, and, and he's been trying to get back at. He's been trying to find Rick Prime, and then they did a end credit scenes pretty much saying that the next season is pretty much going to be him going after Rick Prime. So I thought that was kind of similar to like Marvel's Phase 4, where it was like, you know, kind of flat for a minute, but they're like, oh, but next season, Kang, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But so I'm looking forward to next season of Rick and Morty, saying that's going to come back in probably like June next year. So
Yeah.
gotta wait a whole year for that.
It's not a whole year. June of
You're right.
2023.
6 months. They're right
Yeah.
there. It's gonna be Rick and Morty and Spider Verse. That's gonna be our summer.
Good summer.
So
Yeah, Spider-Man.
But I was on Xbox this week. I was waiting for this game to come out. It came out and I had to play it. It's called High on Life. I don't know if you guys heard of it or seen it.
Yes.
Yeah.
From the makers of Rick and Morty. I think I mentioned it on the pod, but it's everything that I thought it was gonna be. Like it's a hilarious game. The visuals are amazing. A lot of colorful things to see, and it definitely like reminds you of Rick and Morty. If you're a Rick and Morty fan, you're gonna find this game like hilarious. It's from the makers of Rick and Morty, and the game is amazing. Everyone, I highly recommend it, especially if you're a Rick and Morty fan. The dialogue is very reminiscent of Rick and Morty style dialogue, that type of humor. It might not make any sense to some people. I could see if a lot of people just don't get it, but it's hilarious to me. Like I'm having a hard time just progressing through the game because I want to stop and hear all the dialogue. Like there's some things because the game in the game, there's a gun that's like the guns talk. So the gun is just constantly talking to you. And sometimes he'll be like in the middle of saying something, and if you walk too far or like walk up to like something else that'll talk, it'll cut off what he's saying. So I just find myself like just moving slow, like just trying to hear everything that he's saying, everything that people want to say, and like it's jokes everywhere. And it's very dark humor in there, and it's great. I love it.
So that's so funny because my boyfriend tried to play High on Life yesterday, but he tried to play it on his computer via Xbox Game Pass. But I think his computer's kind of old. He basically couldn't play it. Like it was super laggy and super slow. But I think it's because his computer is older. So you didn't have any performance issues at all on your side when you played it on
No,
Xbox?
not at all. I mean, I played it on Xbox.
Right. So
I don't
yeah,
know
it
if
was
you might want to
fine.
try it on like the lower graphics end, but it didn't give me any problems. But I watched a video of it on the Xbox Series X, and then of course I could see the difference.
Yeah,
And
of
it just
course.
makes me sad. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna I gotta upgrade. I'm gonna upgrade ASAP. So um what else was I gonna say about the first gun that you get. The best thing, the first gun that you get, his voice is Morty's voice.
Yes,
Yeah, I have been hearing that.
It's literally Morty talking to you for like the first like
Yep.
part of the game only, and it's amazing. And he even talks a little bit like Morty. Like there is a difference in the character. I feel like it's Morty with like a little bit of confidence and like not as stupid, but it's like a smart Alec version of Morty, and he just says the most hilarious things ever. Like
Wait,
I can
was it
describe.
Morty or was it Rick? I thought it was Rick.
It's Morty.
Are you
It's
sure?
Morty.
Oh,
It's Morty.
okay.
Oh man. Oh geez. Yeah, it's Morty. It's
Okay,
Morty.
okay. So maybe I'm confusing it with
It's
something else.
not
But
Rick.
didn't we also hear Rick's voice? Is it
Potentially.
different? Is it
But
different?
I was paying attention to Morty. I don't know
Okay.
if the same person plays their voice. I gotta do that research. I should know that as a Rick and Morty fan. Sorry guys, but I'm 100% sure it's Morty's voice, and it is one of the most funniest things in the world. Like if I describe to you some scenes of the game, you'll be like, it's hilarious. It's comical genius. I'm like clipping parts of the game that every time something funny happens, I'm like recording it and clipping it because I just want to watch it over. Like just real quick, there's one part in the game where you come across this little kid and he won't let you pass, and he's like shoving you, and you're like on a mission to go kill somebody. So of course, what's your first reaction? Hey, I'm gonna try and kill this kid. So you pull the trigger on the kid, and it doesn't let you kill him. Like an X pops up, like, and then a gun saying, "Hey, you're gonna kill this kid? Like, why would you do that? That's horrible." But if you try like 2 more times, it lets you kill the kid, and then he's like, say the whole like, "Oh, there you did. You just killed this kid." And they don't let you like it, and it's like kind of meta because he's like, they don't let you usually do that in games, but I guess that's it for our E rating. Like, and then you go down the road and you meet the mom, and she's like, "Yeah, I told my kid some psychopath with a gun was gonna come kill him in cold blood, and you did it." It's like the jokes are hilarious, but okay, that's it on High on Life because I could go on forever talking
Oh
about that
man,
game.
that sounds like my boyfriend would have loved it. Too bad he can't play it. That's sad.
It's
But
on Game Pass, so you could pull it up on your browser. It'll probably work good on the
Yeah.
browser.
Yes, Game Pass, right?
Or how did
he does have Game Pass, but he was trying to play it on his computer on Game Pass, and it was super laggy on his computer on Game Pass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he doesn't have an Xbox. He only has PlayStation right now.
Gotta get it done. I mean,
Yes, sir.
try it on your phone.
Christmas around the corner, Shannon.
Gotta do it. My
Christmas
gotta get a
shopping.
Samsung TV.
My Christmas shopping is done, and it did not include an Xbox. I wasn't.
We'll try to look out for you.
Listen, there's still time for Microsoft to send us some gifts. You never know, Might get something. But what else I got on my list? Oh, did you guys know that they rebooted Carmen Sandiego?
No, I didn't watch the first Carmen Sandiego.
Brought to my attention. Okay, y'all were not a part of the Carmen Sandiego era. I'm that old.
I mean, it's not that you're old. It's just that I didn't watch Carmen Sandiego. I just didn't watch it.
I know what it is.
Okay. All right. You remember when it was like a game show on like Channel 13 or something like that?
Oh, see, now I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I just remember she had a red outfit.
Okay, all right. So I'll skip over that topic. Y'all gonna make me feel old, but they remixed Carmen San Diego, and I had to go back and find the differences. But it's cool how they did it. They like made it interactive and stuff. But okay, moving on. The AI apps. We got to revisit this AI app subject.
Okay.
I'm not ready to totally do it right here, right now. But I was watching my guy Marquez Brownlee. He does a lot of like
Yes.
tech videos, and he was talking about the AI apps, and so
The
what? And
chatbot.
he was talking about the chat bots,
I watched that
the
video. Yeah.
draw ones. So he had you might have watched the same video as me,
Yeah,
where
I think I
the
watched that
first
one.
like couple minutes of the video was scripted by an AI like chatbot. Like he
Yeah.
basically asked the AI bot, "Hey, I need an idea for a script for a video about AI bots," and then it came up with a whole script with it for him, and like you could barely tell the difference. A very interesting subject. I think there's a lot to talk about there, but I'm terrified of these AI apps.
All
Not
right,
actually, I'm
guys.
not terrified of the AI apps, but I don't think we should be paying for like broken technology. They need to like, and they're like stealing people's stuff. But I don't know how
Okay,
you
but
guys feel about
I
that.
thought you said you wanted to revisit it, but you don't actually want to participate in it.
No, I don't want to participate in it. Absolutely not.
Okay,
No.
so he just wanted to talk about it. He doesn't actually want to do it because I
Yeah.
was gonna say we should
Did
pick up
you?
on our replica segment again
Oh,
and like
Oh,
you
replica.
want
Yeah,
me to
let me
make
text her.
the AI version of me?
no no
Like you
no
want me
I
to
just
use that?
no not that. Remember replica, the one where you like make a friend and then you talk to them that I tried to get you guys to do. James
Oh
was
yeah.
doing
Yeah,
it,
I'm about to text mine
Yeah.
now.
so
Yeah,
I was gonna
that's
say
included in this. That's included in
I know.
this.
I was gonna say maybe we should start that again and just give an update, see if it's learning. But
Yeah.
Jada does. You don't. Okay, so Jada doesn't want to do
It's definitely learning.
it. James,
But
when was the last time you talked to your replica friend?
Months ago. I just had to re-sign into the app.
Okay, maybe we should start it again and actually do it. I mean, maybe just me and you, James. Kind of know Jada really doesn't want to do it, but I just want to see like if it gets smarter over time. Or do I have to pay for it to get smarter over time? Because there's a free version and then there's a paid version. I don't know, but
I think on this, the things you have to pay for are like if you want a romantic relationship and then if you want like different clothing.
right. I was gonna say like it
that's so
depends on what
funny.
you want out the box.
That's so funny. I'm so baffled by the fact that you can have a virtual wife or girlfriend or partner or spouse.
I'm trying to see
Doesn't
what
make any sense.
it has. Our like, oh, October 9th was the last time I talked to mine.
Oh, it wasn't. I mean, it was a couple months ago, but yeah, we should start that again. Who wants to take the plunge and make it their their virtual wife?
I'm not paying for that.
A deep level of experimentation here.
Yeah.
No,
If
don't
you've
do that.
done that,
That's
we'd
weird.
like to interview you.
Yes, if you've done it,
Yeah,
come on
let
the
us know
show.
how it
I'm
was.
just very interested in the conversations that are being had. If you're okay with sharing it,
Yeah. No judgment.
come on the show. No judgment at all.
And I'm not interested in people's conversations with these AI bots. I'm really not.
You're not curious. I am. I'm just curious to see like what's going on over there. Okay, but we all know. Yes, Jaja. Yes, we all know.
It could get weird. It could get weird. Just let you know. All right, but anyway, so I'm gonna try out this little new segment where I just
Okay.
mention the most random YouTube videos that appear on my feed that I end up watching.
Okay.
Going on YouTube binges. So there's a guy popping up on my feed who goes on cruises and he goes around the world trying to find the cheapest cruise, Jay the Nomad.
Mm-hmm.
And I end up watching like a couple of his videos on my YouTube binge hole. Just thought that was funny. He's just like going on cruises, showing different cruises, and like he's it's like this black dude just like with a selfie stick filming the whole cruise, like making friends and everything. It's awesome. I thought it was funny. And then this other guy, Sabbatical, he goes around the world like walking through different hoods, and I think I watched a video of him
Oh,
walking through the hood of Brazil. It was just so random.
is
I'm
he
like, what
white
am I doing?
or is he black?
Yes.
Oh no, I don't like that. Okay.
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 I'm like, what am I like doing that's triggering this stuff in my algorithm? So just mentioning that. I thought it was pretty fun.
What's on my YouTube algorithm? Now I'm curious. Let's see. I watch a bunch of random things though, so I probably get a bunch of stuff. Let's see.
And then I wanted to talk about Henry Cavill again, but that's on the rundown. So
Yes,
when
we
get to
definitely
it.
are gonna visit Henry Cavill. There's nothing interesting on my YouTube feed right now, but I'll come back to this next week. James, do you watch a lot of random videos?
Not really random. So what's on mine right now is CNBC Millennial Money. Do you guys ever watch that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it'll be like living in, such and such city on whatever salary. So those kind of videos, anime
Yeah, those are cool.
videos, sneakers, interviews from Breakfast Club. And I got some Hades thing because I looked up Hades like tips. So yeah, one of them is like how to not suck at Hades.
Yeah.
You gotta check out the Hades speed runs.
Yeah, I watched one. Somebody beat the whole game in 20 minutes, 25 minutes.
Wow.
And the developers were reacting to it.
Wow. I have Elden Ring stuff on my algorithm. I watch a couple of YouTube couples. So I have a couple of them on my algorithm. What else do I have? I have like natural hair videos on my algorithm. I have a whole bunch of random things on there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all over the place.
YouTube's great. I love YouTube.
All right. So let's get into our topics for this week. So we did get an announcement a couple days ago that Spider-Man 2. We're finally getting a Spider-Man 2 for PlayStation.
Into Spider-Verse.
Well, no, not Into the Spider-Verse. The actual, like the
video game.
The video game, yes.
Sure.
Spider-Man 2 is arriving in the fall of 2023. I don't know why I put 2022 in here. Wow. Let's fix that. Which is not that far away. I mean, we're in fall now. So next year, basically, we are getting the sequel to Spider-Man. And that's exciting. So I will be pre-ordering that when it came out. But apparently, Jaja, I'll let you talk about this. Apparently, there's a link to pre-order this game at the end of the Spider-Man, or like it popped up in the PlayStation Store this week.
Yeah. I meant to mention it if I didn't last week on the pod that it was spotted on the PlayStation 5 store. Like, I don't have a PlayStation, so I can't confirm it or not. But like, it was seen listed there, and people were all wondering, like, is this the game? There was no announcement, so I guess I don't know if I don't know if that was meant to happen or not, just to like get hyped for the news that they're about to drop. But
maybe
news
it's probably
did
a
drop,
big
so it
marketing
seemed like
scheme.
it was planned, especially if it's still there. So check it out. You might be able to pre-order Spider-Man 2 right now.
I would not pre-order a game that doesn't come out until next fall, though. Like, it doesn't make. And what's the point of pre-order? I mean, I know that you get special things when you pre-order, I guess now, but I kind of don't see the point of pre-ordering a game if you're gonna buy it virtually, because you're not gonna run out of virtual games to sell you. So like, that was like the only upside to pre-ordering, like before games were digital, because you want to make sure that you had a copy before they all sold out.
Yeah, secure yours.
Yeah, but like
Very
now
true.
it's like, I feel like some of the stuff that they offer with digital pre-orders are not even really worth it, but whatever. I'll wait. But it is exciting that we finally have a release date. I wonder when Wolverine is coming out too, because I'm also very excited for that game. But we haven't had any news about that either. So
one of the most slept on video games, Marvel video games ever.
Well, I think it's slept on because we like know so little about it. And like they're not giving it. I feel like we haven't had an update.
You're talking about something that hasn't come. I'm talking about a Wolverine game that came out.
Oh no, I'm talking about the Wolverine.
On the Xbox.
I'm talking about the Wolverine game that's coming out for PlayStation from the same people that made the Spider-Man game.
Gotcha.
Did you not know about that? Yes, you did. We've talked about it before.
Yeah. I slipped my mind just now.
But we just haven't had any news on it.
Nah, none.
In a while. Yeah, it's still not set, and we don't know the year. The general speculation. Wait. General speculation is that it will be sometime around 2025. Get out of here. I hope that's not true.
Told us about that.
I hope that's not true. That can't be. It can't be true.
Show me it if I can't have it,
guys. That's crazy. No one's gonna care in 2025. I mean, we might.
These videos. I mean, that's when the mutants will be starting up in the MCU.
That's true.
It's lining up perfect. Like that's.
Guys,
I could see that happening.
I'm sorry. Don't show me a trailer in 2021 for a game that's not coming out until 2025. Don't do it.
Facts.
Don't do that. Come on. So I hope that is not true.
Yeah, because if any delays happen in the process, then you have to deal with the pushback of that.
Yeah, I know.
This is delayed.
Yeah, and all we've been getting is delays on all the highly anticipated games. So, but anyway, sorry, back to Spider-Man. So this game will be following the events of the first Spider-Man and Spider-Man Miles Morales. So that's gonna be exciting. I
Yeah, I
wonder
like
if it'll
that.
be
It's like it merges the two. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
you got Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Spider-Man 2.
I wonder if they're gonna have a multiplayer feature in here since it's gonna be both of them.
It looks like it's an opportunity for co-op. I'm definitely playing as Miles
Yeah.
Morales as often as I can.
Yeah, of
Hopefully we don't
course.
have any Mary Jane missions. Those are the worst in the game.
Yeah, I mean it was only one Mary Jane mission, but it was not great. You're right. I remember that. I haven't played that game in a while. I
Wait, where
replayed.
you had to be Mary Jane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty weird.
Oh, I forgot this is
Big
PlayStation
time.
exclusive, so Jaja didn't play Spider-Man. Oh no. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Jaja. I
the Mary
forgot.
Jane missions.
Rub it in. Rub it in. Just rub it in. Twist the knife.
You like
I'm
snuck
sorry.
around, took a picture or something, try not to get caught.
Yeah.
Got it.
I think I
Hopefully
lost
they
some.
introduce Gwen soon.
Yeah,
Spider-Gwen.
maybe.
Or Venom.
Yeah. So we have very
Or
vague details
Carnage.
about what is gonna be happening in the game, but oh wait. Is there a trailer? What is this?
Yeah, there was a reveal trailer.
Oh, I did not watch this. Hold on.
You know what? I think it came out like last year.
Oh, never mind. I did see this.
Yeah.
I thought it was new.
Oh no, yeah, Venom's voice was in it. So Venom, I think for sure will be in it because he was in the trailer.
Okay. I forgot all about that. Another blip in my mind.
And yeah, and then it showed the symbiote spider looking symbol. So
Oh, so then yeah, definitely. But yeah, I'm glad that there's a release date on that. I feel like we're gonna blink and it's gonna be next fall again already. So it'll be here before you know it. Because winter, I feel like we're already zooming through fall and winter months. Christmas is next week, guys. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's
Anyway.
crazy. And I haven't got anybody's gifts yet either.
Oh, James is the
I'm kidding.
last minute shopper. Oh, okay.
Time has escaped me.
So we were talking last week when we were talking about the most anticipated for the Game Awards, most anticipated games of the year, and Hogwarts Legacy did not win. I think Zelda won, but right after that we got some gameplay footage of Hogwarts Legacy, and it just has made me excited to play this game all over again because it looks awesome. Did you guys see the gameplay footage? James,
Yes.
You didn't see the game. James didn't watch the gameplay.
I did not watch it.
Because James does
I mean,
not
I know
care.
it came out. Yeah, I know it came out, but I know I'm not buying it. So
James,
Listen, it's a long video. I skipped through it because I was like, I could sit through this and watch it all day, but I had to skip through it because I was busy. But it looked amazing.
It did. We saw many different things in this gameplay footage. We saw broom flying, flying on hippogriff, seasons change during the game. We got in-depth look at the fighting mechanics, which that looks cool also.
Building your base, customizing your base.
Yep. We learned that you get to like torture and kill people, which is like cool to me. It just looks like it's going to be so cool. And I'm so excited to play this game. So unfortunately, everyone, if you still only have a PS4 and an Xbox One, the game has been delayed for you. It is not coming out until April. If you have a PS5 or an Xbox Series X, the release date has not changed. It's still coming out in February 10th. But I guess there's still a lot of work to do porting the game over to PlayStation 4 and like lowered like last gen consoles, so that it got delayed to April.
Yeah. And Nintendo Switch fans, you guys are getting yours on July 25th.
I don't know why on earth would you play this game on the Switch? I mean, I understand if it's the only console you have, but if you have a PlayStation or an Xbox, even like a last gen PlayStation or Xbox, I feel like it's still better to play it on there than it is to play it on.
I don't like that anymore. I'm like, I don't want to buy any games for my Xbox until I get a new Xbox.
Okay, but I understand. I understand that though. I understand.
I get sad playing Elden Ring.
No, but I understand you wanting a higher gen console to play Elden Ring. But if Elden Ring came out for Switch, you would, and you had a Switch, you wouldn't play Elden Ring on the Switch. Absolutely not.
What would I play on the Switch?
Not
That's the question.
I feel like
besides Mario and Smash Brothers, what am I playing on the Switch?
I don't know, but I feel like a game that's out for PlayStation or Xbox would not port over well.
And I don't mean to diss the Switch. I'm not trying to diss the Switch.
I feel like it's not that powerful to play these games, to play some of these games. It doesn't have the capacity to do so unless they release, the mythical Nintendo Switch Pro, which I don't even know if
Oh,
that's a real thing.
Pokemon and Fire Emblem.
Well,
What am
yeah,
I talking about?
Pokemon. Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
Switch has their lane.
Nintendo games, they have their
Yeah,
lane.
yeah. Let me. I'm about to get flamed by the Nintendo fans.
Oh man, they about to eat you up on TikTok.
No. But I feel like there are certain things that you would not want to play on there. Like there are certain things that I just feel like wouldn't play well.
Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And I feel like this game is one of them. This Hogwarts game is definitely one of them. I do not want to play it on Switch. So I will be getting it for PlayStation. And I will
looking forward to your review.
Jaja's gonna play it too. Or
both of your reviews.
This is a guaranteed buy.
Yeah.
James, I thought you liked Harry Potter, so you don't want to. This game doesn't appeal to you at all.
I'm a big time Gryffindor. You know my body.
James, I think that you need in the new year you need to make a resolution to play some more RPGs. I think that should be a resolution.
Hades RPG. I played Ghost of Tsushima.
I think you need to play a little bit more.
Are we pitting down on the problem here? It's just that he don't like RPGs. That's not it.
That might
No,
be it.
he doesn't like RPGs, but he needs to like get into.
Yeah, okay.
He needs to get into it a little more.
Not even for the new year. I'll expand my gaming horizons.
So are you gonna play Elden Ring?
I knew it was coming. Let's see. All right, maybe not Elden Ring. I'm gonna work my way up to Elden Ring. I got some things in my backlog I want to clear out, and then I can try to. When Elden Ring goes on sale, that's when I get it.
You can start with Dark Souls.
Dark Souls. Let me look it up. Is it on Steam?
Dark Souls 3. You can start with that one.
I think
it's from the same people who made Elden Ring. So
I think you should just start with Elden Ring.
Oh man, you guys don't even play Elden Ring anymore.
But that's because I'm too busy. That's because I'm too busy. I'm gonna play it. Definitely in my 2 weeks off, I'm gonna play Elden Ring.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to add you on PlayStation and be watching. Make sure you playing some Elden Ring.
Guys, you know what I really want?
Once I get a next gen system, I'm playing everything over. Everything need a replay.
Yeah.
On a 4K TV.
Let me open my Xbox app, see what games I got up here.
Am I coming through like super delayed? I feel like I'm watching myself in the camera and I'm like very behind.
Your sound is in real time, but your video is a little choppy.
Right? I don't know what is going on. I don't know. Okay.
I thought it was just my Wi-Fi. That's why I was.
It's definitely me. It's very strange to look at because I'm like looking at myself, like be behind. It's very weird.
But we hear you fine, and the video right now is fine.
I'm just gonna stop moving around so much.
Sometimes it chops. But
but I was gonna say, you know what I really want? That's like super expensive. I kind of want a Stream Deck, but Stream Deck they're so expensive.
Steam Deck, yes.
Steam Deck. Sorry, I said Stream Deck. Wow, I was thinking of an actual Stream Deck.
My wish list.
Steam Decks are expensive.
Those
they're
things.
Check it out.
They're very expensive because like you want to get one that has a lot of storage.
It's a
$500
computer. It's a computer.
That is what it is.
It's a computer.
Let's see. Stream Deck for Shannon.
You can
no, not a Stream Deck.
You can play like
Stream Decks are like $125.
PC games.
No, but I was not talking about a Stream Deck though. I was talking about
there's such thing as a Stream Deck?
Yeah, it's for like streaming and stuff like that.
Can you put a soundboard on a Stream Deck?
Yeah, it's probably people like do a lot of things with them.
Oh yeah, then we can get our round of applauses.
We're gonna get everything deck.
I do kind of want that though because it's very easy to. I kind of want one.
Yeah, El Gato sponsor us.
Yeah,
you know how once iPhones came out, we got the everything. Everything was this, that. We're about to get the deck everything because Steam Deck.
So a 64 gig Steam Deck starts at $400. But again, why would you buy a 64 gig Steam Deck? Right.
Why would you do that?
Right. 256 gig, $529. Still I wouldn't buy that.
It's not bad.
I mean, yeah. But how much space are these games taking up? Yeah. And then $649 for 512 gigs. That's probably what I would want. Honestly.
It's expandable memory, I'm pretty sure. So
does it have I mean, it
has to.
Yeah.
I didn't even look that up. I'm just saying it has.
But $700, like PlayStation costs less than that. It's kind of crazy.
Might as well buy a PC.
Right.
You can play PlayStation on your Steam Deck.
Can you?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Like with cloud gaming?
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
You can
I mean,
cloud game. You can remote stream from it. You can do anything that
yeah.
the computer can do, which is everything.
I mean, all of that does sound worth it. It does.
It's definitely worth the price. Out of all the little, trust me, I've been looking at all these little handheld devices, and out of all of them, that one does everything the best.
But I feel like, when did this come out now? Like, are we expecting them to release like a next gen version of this before I like make the plunge and buy one, and then
Steam Deck
a
Pro.
new one comes out?
It's fairly new. It's like it's been out for like maybe like a year or two,
Okay.
when like readily available, but it's still in its early years. But
Yeah.
I don't think we're getting another Steam Deck anytime soon. Like I think it's in the early part of its like life cycle. Put it like that.
Because I like that you
Yeah,
can like
this
really
year.
take all of your games on the go with this. Like, not just your Switch
Yeah.
games, like your PlayStation games, like everything. You can kind of just take them and play them wherever. But it looks like it's humongous, and I feel like it looks weird to hold too. Whatever.
It's
But
an
it does.
emulation beast.
Yeah. But
Let's see size versus the Switch.
it's definitely way bigger than the Switch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's way bigger. And I feel like the analog, the joystick placement is weird to me, because they're like both joysticks are at the top kind of the
It's a
of
strange
it.
grip.
Yeah, it is. That's the only thing that
I
like
should
bothers me.
know this, but I wonder if like if you get a data plan with it, and if you get a data plan, does it work with it? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Oh, because it's all cloud. It's all cloud based technically, right? So you have to play over Wi-Fi or like some kind of.
most likely.
I don't know. You can't, but I'm sure you can download games though, right? Or no? Is that not how, I don't know how it works. Whatever.
Yeah, you can. You can do all that. Yes,
Okay.
you can download your games. You can put your PC games on there, your Game Pass games.
Yeah.
One of
Well,
us is
your
gonna
Game
have to
Pass
get this
games
thing.
are on Game Pass. So
Someone has to get it. James, I think it should be you.
Me? Oh man.
I think it should be
Mister
you.
Don't play any games. I don't know.
Oh, that's true. You have to broaden your horizons first. Yeah.
I'm getting there.
Yeah, we'll see. Once you play Elden Ring, I'll believe that you're getting there. But right now, I don't think you're getting there. I think you're
I'm
just
about to buy Elden Ring right now.
Oh, he should. Let's okay. All right, let's move on. Is there any other video game news that anyone has before we move on?
no, that's it.
Looking forward to Spider-Man.
Yes, me too. Only a year to go. So announcement for Pokemon fans. I don't think any of us still watch Pokemon, but for the first time in 25 years, Pokemon will be moving on. And Ash and Pikachu will not be the main characters in Pokemon anymore. We are going to be focusing on an entirely new generation of characters. Cool, I guess, for those that still watch Pokemon, but neither of you watch Pokemon still, like on like the show. Do you?
Nah.
No. I have moved on from that show. But for the newer generation, have fun with your stupid Pokemon and your and your new characters. That's cool. But I wonder why. I guess, is Ash just played out? Is he boring now? I don't know.
He accomplished his goal.
I guess there's nothing else for him to do now that he's become a Pokemon master.
So now they got to run it back 25 more years of the next character.
Yeah, with somebody else like trying to be Pokemon master. It's the same story over again.
Then they'll bring Ash back
periodically. But yeah, I mean, cool for Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean the article on here is saying that they're just trying to get more viewers.
Yeah,
and they don't feel like they need a mascot anymore. But it is what it is. Pokemon's one of them things that's just never going away. It's like Star Wars. It's here, cemented in whatever in culture.
It's gonna be public domain soon enough.
Yeah.
I'll make a Pokemon game.
You think Pokemon's gonna be public domain?
That
that would never happen.
Wait till the augmented reality creates it so that you have your Pokemon walking next to you in the street.
Wow, that is gonna happen soon. That would be cool. That would be cool.
Pokemon ain't going nowhere. There's so many things.
I think that's the only thing that I would.
They're already trying it. They're coming out with the next. I forgot what it's called, Pokemon AR something. But they have a trailer for it and then everything. But you put your phone up and you can see all the Pokemon just like running wild in the world.
That's cool. I think that's the only thing I would be on board with, like putting on a headset and going into the metaverse. If like Pokemon was like a thing in the metaverse, that
if it was like real. A Pokemon world, oh my god, that would be. Oh, I would not get out of bed.
Well, you have to get out of bed to like be in the metaverse, right? Because you have to like be. I
It'd
don't know how it
be-
works. I don't know how you like walk around in there and stuff. But that's the only thing that I would like.
I'm gonna
Go in
tell
there
you
for.
this. No, I'm not even gonna tell you this. I'll be
left us hanging.
exposing myself. All right, I'll give it to you.
Okay.
There used to be a point where I used to wish like Pokemon was a real thing. Like,
I
why
think
couldn't
we
the world
all
outside
did.
just be Pokemon? Like,
I
why
think
can't
we all
I
did.
just have a little dude that runs around with me and battle for me? You know, that's dope as hell.
Because then people then started saying it's animal abuse, which I mean it kind of is. So I mean, yeah.
100%. But
I
we
wrote
abuse animals in real life all the time. Like
I wrote a
domesticated
fan.
animals could be animal abuse
Yeah.
in some people's eyes, but
That's
whatever.
true. I wrote a fan fiction about Pokemon being real in the real world.
Oh, Shannon was going crazy with the fan.
Oh,
I did write a lot of fan
Shannon
fiction.
in the fan fiction. We gotta find the site where her fan fiction is at.
We got to
forgot
figure out
about that.
her fanfic author name.
Oh man, we still that
Mhm.
investigation's ongoing. We
It
gotta
is
find
ongoing,
Shannon's fan
and they will
fiction.
never be released. I have to like I have to set some crazy goal. Like if we hit 500 followers on TikTok, which is not even a lot, then I will release the fan fiction.
Man, I'm about to make a
So-
whole
You
bunch of
heard
burner
it
accounts.
here.
Tell your
Oh.
friends. If you're, I'm gonna post this on TikTok. Tell a friend to tell a friend. If you enjoy our TikTok clips, then we need to reach. Actually, no, not even followers on TikTok, and we need to be hitting like, I don't know how to tell like what our follower count is on like actual like podcast listeners, but I feel like I need to relate. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna think about it. But 500
Yeah.
followers on TikTok is the first goal. So if you like the podcast and you are interested in reading the fan fictions that I wrote when I was in literally the 8th grade, then yeah, follow us on TikTok. And who even knows how much longer TikTok's gonna be around, guys? Because they're trying to get it
Shannon.
banned. Trying to
Definitely
get it
had an
banned
A
in the
in
US.
English.
That is too funny.
So we'll see. So crazy news this week, guys. Crazy news this week happening in the continuation of the James Gunn, Peter Safran takeover of the DC universe. After Henry Cavill has left The Witcher, leaving fans of The Witcher in dismay that we're getting a complete character swap. And he did that in order to play Superman again in the DCEU. We received news that James Gunn and Peter Safran are not moving forward with Henry Cavill as Superman, which is kind of crazy to me.
The man got fired on his day off.
Real quick.
Yes.
About that. So I was watching a video on Henry Cavill,
Mhm.
right? And I really don't think he left The Witcher for DC.
You don't think so?
No, because they were saying that they weren't agreeing on stuff early. Like during this development of season 2, he was talking about leaving. Like they were planning his exit because like I guess he had some input that they just weren't listening to, or he had his sights set elsewhere, aka making a Warhammer universe, cinematic universe is what he's talking about doing. So I don't see how he even has time to be Superman. Like if you're over here about to make a whole cinematic universe, how are you gonna be Superman?
This is true. Hey, well,
True.
Jonathan Majors is doing it.
Doing
He's
what?
about to be Kang, and
Oh,
he
yeah.
has 2 other movies in the tuck.
Yeah.
Well, is he producing those movies?
Oh, producing. I thought you meant just
Henry
acting.
Cavill's
Oh, nah.
producing Warhammer at Amazon. Like it's his thing. He's like a
Sheesh.
super nerd. I'm sure it's popping up on every Blerd or Nerds feed right
Yeah,
now. The video
it
of
is.
him all
Henry
buff
Cavill.
building the computer. I'm sure that's on everybody's feed right now.
Yeah.
But he's a
But-
super nerd. Like
Regardless, I think he really wanted to play Superman. So I think he's a little upset about that. I'm gonna read his statement that he posted earlier this week. I just had a meeting with James Gunn and Peter Safran, and it's sad news, everyone. I will, after all, not be returning as Superman. After being told by the studio to announce my return back in October prior to their hire. This news isn't the easiest, but that's life. The changing of the guard is something that happens. I respect that. James and Peter have a universe to build. I wish them and all involved with the new universe the best of luck and the happiest of fortunes. For those who have been by my side through the years, we can mourn for a bit, but we must remember Superman is still around. Everything he stands for still exists, and the examples he set for us are all still there. My turn to wear the cape has passed, but what Superman stands for never will. It's been a fun ride with you all, onwards and upwards. So he definitely was, and like maybe he didn't quit The Witcher to play Superman, but he was very much so, I'm sure, looking forward to playing Superman again. So
all right, so here's my take. He's a super nerd. So if you ask me to play Superman, I'm gonna want to play Superman. And I'm gonna be mad that you said I can't play Superman after you told me I was gonna play Superman. Of course, anybody would be mad at that. But I think he's more mad that they just used him to hype up the Black Adam movie and the Flash movie and then cut him when the new universe is about to
But
start.
I don't
That's
think
what I
that
think he's more mad
I
at.
don't think that
I would
they
be mad
did
at
that
that.
because I don't think they did that though, because James Gunn and Peter Safran they weren't hired yet by DC when Black Adam came out. So I think
Yeah,
that,
but it was in the plans. They knew James Gunn was coming and it was going to be a change of the guard, and he was
but
probably going to change everything.
at the time,
Um,
no, but I don't think they did because remember we talked about this before, but they were considering somebody else to take over DC before James Gunn. I forgot his name, and that person turned it down, and then they went to James Gunn. So I don't think that they knew.
but it's still you still saying that he's going to come. Henry Cavill's going to come back as Superman without knowing who's going to be in charge. How do you know that that's going to happen? It's still cash like they used him to
Okay.
hype up Black Adam.
That's crazy.
And the Flash. I'd be pissed at that.
We gotta invite him up here so we can set the record straight. So Henry Cavill, I know you're listening. Just come on the show, man.
Yeah,
There's a lot of people
Sundays at 10
upset that
a.m.
he's not going to be Superman anymore. I'm
there
not
are
one
a
of
lot
them.
of people are upset. I'm
Oh.
seeing all types of things on the internet. Fire James Gunn. Fire. I'm like, no, we're not gonna fire James Gunn, guys. Come on. I just like whatever he's planning for the DCEU, it's not gonna be bad. I feel like we just have to get over this bad news.
Let's hear him out first.
And I get it. I feel like he wants to disassociate himself from everything that was the DC. So yeah, I'd come change everybody. And he don't even let the Flash movie come out. Cancel that. Like
I know.
cancel
I'm still
everything.
waiting for the Flash movie to get canceled. Like, that
Excuse
needs
me.
to be the next piece of news that we get. But it is because they want to reboot Superman and kind of have it start from when he's younger. So in that case, it didn't make sense for Henry Cavill.
Do you remember me saying back in the day, like, yo, this movie's coming out because I feel like it's tied into the reboot of the MCU? Like
Of the
whatever
DC.
they're gonna do in the Flash, I mean the MCU, wow. The DCU.
Mhm.
Like
Yes.
this movie is gonna like start the reboot. The same way the Kang and Secret Wars might do that for Marvel. Like that might be their way of bringing in mutants and just starting over. But
Mhm.
I definitely think the Flash, if this movie comes out, it has something to do with just resetting everything.
Ugh.
And we probably won't even see those characters ever again.
But
Like
I don't
it's gonna
even
be
think
purely fan service. They're having the old Batman come back and cameo. Like it's gonna be fan service of that movie, I feel like.
But the thing is like I don't really even think that we need to like have a movie that resets everything. Like I feel like most of us just want to forget that DC ever happened. Like just
I agree with you.
all he has to do is make an
100%
announcement.
agree.
Just make an announcement and be like, forget everything you saw up until this point. We're starting over. That's all you have to do. Really. That's it. I don't think that we need to put Ezra Miller on a platform in order to restart the universe. And if we do, then I hope
platform Ezra Miller.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
The platform.
Exactly. But best of luck to Henry Cavill. He's gonna be fine. I'm just interested to see who they're gonna get to play Superman in the new round of Superman things. But anyway, he's gonna be fine.
Are we watching Warhammer?
I guess. I never played Warhammer, so I don't know. I don't really care about it at this point, but I'll check it out. see what's going on with that. We got a Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse trailer earlier this week, and that is coming out in, what did we say, June or July? One of the summer months.
I think it's June.
Summertime. Very excited. I don't know how long it's been since the first Spider-Man came out, like 3 years, I want to say, or something like that. But this is very exciting because if it's anything like the first Spider-Man movie, it'll be one of the better movies of the year, I think, because Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is very high on my list for Marvel-based movies.
It came out in 2018.
Yes. What was that? 4 years ago?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, a long time ago.
And I don't know if you know, this is part 2 of a trilogy. So we're getting another Spider-Man movie very soon. And they said that there's going to be a villain that carries over from this movie. So don't get misled by the trailer. They're saying that's a mislead, that 2099 is not the real villain, that there's some they even named it. They named the person, I think, but there's a different villain that's going to carry over into the next movie.
Nice.
So
nice. Okay, I'm looking forward to it. It looks very good. I'm wondering how they're gonna fit in a substantial storyline with way more Spider-Man than we saw in the first movie, but I'm confident that they can do it.
And they got quite a cast.
Yeah, quite a cast. Do you have the names, James?
Yeah, we got Issa Rae in here.
Yep.
We got Brian Tyree Henry, aka Paperboy. Shamik Morris, who's playing Miles Morales. We have Oscar Isaac. Haley Steinfeld is playing Ghost Spider. Got Daniel Kaluuya in here. I didn't even know he was in it. But
Who's Daniel Kaluuya playing?
Hobart.
Okay. Who's that?
That beats me. I haven't read the Spider-Man comic yet. Jake Johnson, he's playing Peter B. Peter Parker. And not sure who the rest of these people are, but they're look notable. Yep. I'll take their word for it.
Plus every Spider-Man variant you can think of.
All the Spider-Man. They need to invite me up there.
PS4 Spider-Man included. You seen the PS4 Spider-Man in the trailer, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of different versions of Spider-Man. That's what I'm saying. Like, hopefully, it's a lot. I feel like it was a lot in the first one. So, I'm interested to see how this goes. But I'm sure it's
most of them are gonna have any dialogue. They're probably just gonna be in the background.
Yeah, right. Just there for show, for showsies. Maybe the movie will be longer this time since everyone loves making 3-hour movies now, or movies that are close to 3 hours. So,
all right. So I did a little digging. Daniel Kaluuya, he's playing Spider-Punk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna buy that comic. That's the one I was looking at. I was like, oh snap, Spider-Punk, but I don't listen to punk music, so I thought I'd be a fraud. But I just like Spider-Man, so
nice.
If it's Spider-Man, I like it.
Okay. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be good. The trailer was good. We didn't see much, but we saw a good amount, I think, to get people excited for it. So I'm not watching any more trailers. I'm just gonna watch it in June when it comes out.
Yeah, I like the way they did this trailer. I mean, they showed some stuff, but they didn't really show exactly what it was about. So I'm sure there's going to be big moments that the trailers haven't shown. Because lately trailers have been showing like the big moment of like, oh,
too
man,
much. That's why I'm gonna stop watching. That's why I'm gonna stop watching trailers. Like, I'm literally only gonna watch the first trailer, and then I'm not gonna watch any more trailers until I just see the movie. Because
you don't gotta twist my arm to see Spider-Man.
Yeah, I don't understand why these movies are giving away everything in the trailers. Don't do that. For real. But yeah. So looking forward to that. Anything else that anyone wants to bring up before I talk about Avatar?
Yeah, if you guys want to buy a Spider-Gwen comic for a whopping $2,000, holla at your boy.
Hit up James. Yeah,
I'm gonna set the price. I'll set the price on this thing. Or if you have any mods for Elden Ring that put Spider-Man in the game, hit me up. So then I'll finally play Elden Ring.
Oh God.
Be careful what you ask for.
No, it probably really is out there.
Because I seen Goku. They have Goku. You can download Goku and be Goku in Elden Ring.
That's so cool.
So I'm pretty sure they got Spider-Man.
Is that enough to make you want to play?
James? Nah, dog.
Not Goku.
I ain't even gonna lie to y'all.
Okay.
one of the spells is like a legit Kamehameha. So
now, if we're talking JoJo's Bar Adventure,
there probably is one for. There probably is JoJo's too.
Let me look it up.
Oh God. Okay.
Listen, the mod community will do anything. Don't play with them people.
Oh, it really is. That's crazy.
they will put it in there.
That's funny. All right. So, in other news, Avatar: Way of the Water came out this week. James and Jaja have made it perfectly clear that they have no intentions of seeing this movie in the theater. That's perfectly fine. I went to the theater yesterday, me and my boyfriend, and we saw it. Yeah, we went to the theater yesterday and we saw it.
I have no intention of seeing this movie at all.
Okay, well, James Jaja has no intention of seeing the movie at all. James, do you have intentions of watching the movie?
Not in theaters.
Okay, but you're gonna watch it eventually.
Yeah, if it when it comes to streaming services, I'll definitely check it out.
Okay, so I saw it yesterday in the movie theater. We went very early, 1:25 p.m., which was good because I did not fall asleep, even though I was tired still. We went to Alamo Drafthouse. Don't know if you guys have Alamo Drafthouses out there. Oh, do you? Okay, great. Have some complaints about Alamo Drafthouse, at least the one I went to. I used to go there a lot, but it's very So they have the seats, and then they have like long, like they have tables in front of you, but it's like a long table that's connected all the way down the row. So it's like once you're sitting down, you're kind of like trapped because there's not a way for you to get out, because everyone will have to like literally stand up in order for you to get out if you have to like use the bathroom or anything. Or you can crawl underneath the table, which I attempted to do, but I got stuck. So I don't recommend if you are gonna go to Alamo Draft House, and I don't know if they're all set up like this. Sit on the end. Don't sit in the middle, guys. Else you're gonna be stuck there the entire time. So but the food was good. So that was the upside, I guess. But Avatar Way of the Water, a whopping 3 hours and 12 minutes. Very, very long movie, but it was good. I enjoyed it, guys. The story was good. Visuals, which we all know the visuals were going to be great, and they were. They were really, really good. We didn't see it in IMAX because IMAX was kind of sold out. So, but it looked good in regular like 2D. So I'm sure that it looked amazing in IMAX. But yeah, the visuals really good, and the story was good. The story wasn't terrible, guys. It wasn't terrible.
Nice.
They set
Was
it up.
it different from the first movie?
Yes, I mean it's that it was a little
The plot
different.
was different.
Well, yeah, the
Sure
plot
about
has to
that?
be. I mean, overall it was still about colonization, but just like something else was happening. But that was still the overall theme, because Earth is dying, and they're trying to colonize Pandora so that they can move Earth, like all like humans, over to Pandora is ultimately what their goal is. But the plot was different. It was different. It was good. It was good. But I thought it was really good. We got to see like a whole different side, like with the water tribes and stuff like that. So it was whole different visuals that you got to see. A lot of people online were saying that it was so good that like the time flew by, and I was like, time definitely did not fly by. It definitely felt like 3 hours and 12 minutes. I felt it was good, but I felt all of that time. It did not feel like time went by fast or anything. Just want to throw that out there. I was like, we were watching the movie and I felt like so much happened. I was like, oh, we have to be like 2 hours in or something like that already, but only an hour and a half I went by. And I was just like, oh, wow, we're only halfway through. So that was kind of jarring. I felt it. So I don't know what these people are talking about. If you think that time went by, I feel like you're a little crazy. But I think the the vast majority of the internet thinks that the movie was good. And it was. So I don't regret giving James Cameron my $35 for the both of us to see the movie. I thought it was fine.
Did they make their $100 billion or however much they thought they
Oh,
were gonna
let's
make?
look at the weekend box office numbers. Let's do that. I give it a solid 7 out of 10. It was good.
Ooh, okay, I'll check that out.
7 is bad.
No, it's not.
Where would it go
7.5.
when it
7
does
is
start
below
streaming?
average.
Probably Disney Plus, I think, because
Disney
I think
Plus?
that's where the first Avatar is right now.
Okay, that makes sense.
Avatar
I tell
Way of
you, if I
Water.
were to see Avatar in the movies, I think I would have to see it in 3D just because.
Yeah. Seeing it at a dine-in theater definitely really helped, like to be eating something and having something to do for like 25 minutes of the movie. And they serve drinks and stuff there, so you can just like,
Ooh, do they have special Avatar themed drinks?
they didn't, not at the Alamo, but
Okay,
at
no Alamo.
AMC they have, the special themed Avatar
Popcorn
bucket,
buckets.
the bowl. Yeah. Let's see. The numbers for the weekend have begun pouring in, with 17 million made on Thursday. Previews rolled into Friday's total take of around 55 million on Friday. So it looks like opening weekend for the highly anticipated movie is going to come in slightly below its projections, with around 150 million for the weekend.
It don't sound like he gonna meet his quota.
Oh man, they're gonna lose money.
Oh man.
Drats.
I mean, the movie was insanely expensive to make. So, okay, so again, the original Avatar opened with just 77 million and legged out to nearly 3 billion worldwide by the end of its movie run. So maybe it'll be something similar.
Yeah, holiday season is coming up. People have free time
Yeah, I
to go to
mean,
the movies.
Yeah.
just keep the movie in the theater for 6 months and you'll make your money back.
But the graphics unmatched, and there were some really good performances in here. Zoe Saldana did a great job. I think the cast did a great job. So I think it was really good. And yeah, graphics are unmatched. I was reading an article that said that James Cameron was saying that the motion capture in this movie is way better than the motion capture in like Infinity War or like everything. And I'm like, of course it is, because you freaking threw all your money at the movie. So of course it's
And technology has
better.
advanced since then.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. But I feel like he's been working on this for like years and years.
I'm not letting you off the hook, Shannon.
Why? What'd I do?
You're saying that this movie's good.
It
and
is
it's a
good.
movie.
I stick by it.
And then,
It was good.
And then you rated a 7. And I haven't
7.5.
heard you say anything.
7.5.
You haven't said anything bad about this movie except for that you felt
No,
the whole 3
it definitely
hours.
had problems in the plot.
Give it to me. I want to hear the problem.
I don't even remember. I mean, they were I don't even really remember, guys. Let's see.
That was funny.
They were just
great. That was a meme right there.
They were just like minor. They were just like minor things that like were never really followed up on. I mean, I guess they're saving it because like they left it very open for a third movie. Like there was a major plot point that didn't get resolved in this movie, and I couldn't tell if they just forgot about it or they're like saving it for the next movie. But I just want to believe that they're saving it for the next movie. There's no way, because it was like a huge plot point, so there's no way that they forgot about it. But still, it was a little frustrating that they didn't even start to address it a little bit in this movie. They just kind of just like left it out, like no resolution of it at all. Which is fine. It was a little weird in this. So like they were talking, like there were the Sea Clan people that they went to go live with in this movie. They like communicate with like the alien whales that live in the water through like sign language, and then the whales like kind of talk back to them just by looking at them. It was a little funny to like see, because like you just see the subtitles of what the whale is saying, but like the whale is not really communicating. Anyway, it was weird because you guys didn't.
They don't use telepathy?
I don't think so. No.
Oh.
I don't think so. Not with the whales. Anyway, but it was good. The action was good. They had a lot of good action scenes. There was one scene where this guy's arm got cut off and you kind of just saw it happen. So that was kind of cool. But you know, there wasn't a ton that was bad. It was just a long movie. I thought it was really good. It was just very long. It was very long. Like a lot of the movie, there was a big chunk of the movie that had to do, I feel like it was like 45 minutes of the main character's son was like bonding with this whale, and I feel like that took like 45 minutes out of the movie. So I just feel like
that sounds horrible. Maybe
not 45, maybe half an hour. But anyway, it was long and it contributed a lot to the overall chunk of time of the movie. And I feel like it didn't need to be that long. But the movie was good, guys. I know that you're not gonna see it, but like I enjoyed it.
In theaters, yeah.
In theaters. Well, Jaja said he's not going to watch it at all. He's strongly against James Cameron for whatever reason.
No, that's not true. I'm not interested that much. But I would, if someone was like, here's some free tickets to go see Avatar in 3D, I would watch it.
But don't you have a movie pass?
That, James Cameron?
Can't you still see it for free?
Negative. No more movie pass for me. Remember they banned me for 6 months?
Oh, because you canceled. Wait, because you canceled it? Yeah.
Yeah, because I said pause or cancel the subscription. Yeah. I can't get it back for 6 months. Yeah. What kind of sense does that make?
So I tried to cancel mine over like sometime over the pandemic, but then I didn't because I saw that you couldn't renew it for 6 months, which is kind of crazy to me. 6 months?
That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
At least like 3, I feel like is substantial. 2 even. I feel like 6 is a little bit overkill.
I don't even want it back now.
Right. I feel like that's overkill by a lot. But guys, it was good. So if you were on the fence about seeing it, if you have a day to kill or half a day to kill, go see it. Go see it. 7.5. I don't feel like that's a bad score. I feel like that's a decent score. But if we're rating the visuals alone, I give the visuals a 10.
That's a bad score for someone who's saying it's a good movie.
I mean, the plot was decent. It wasn't spectacular, but it was watchable. But I give the graphics alone a 10. Obviously, the graphics were very good. But the plot gets a 7.5. So
gotcha. Yeah, I'll check it out when it comes to.
So the movie is somewhere around an 8.5 is what you're saying.
Overall, I mean, I guess if we're averaging those two things, then sure.
The weighted score.
Now we're making more sense to
me. Sure. Is there anything else that you guys want to talk about before we close this episode for the week?
That's it. I got through all my stuff.
All right. Just a reminder, guys. For those that celebrate Christmas, next Sunday, which is the day that we usually record, is Christmas. So we will not be recording on Christmas. So there will probably be no episode next week. No, there won't be an episode next week because it is the holidays. And then I don't know. Do you guys do anything on New Year's Day? Like New Year's Day isn't really the holiday, so I don't know. If you guys want to record or not record, let me know.
New Year's Day usually fell asleep like what 6 in the morning, 5, 6 in the morning.
Yeah,
Partying all night.
It depends on how the night went.
Yeah, it depends. We'll let you know if
Play
there will
by
be no
ear.
episode. We'll play it by ear.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll play it by ear. But
Follow us on our TikTok to get the updates.
yes, follow us on our TikTok to get the updates. But we wish everyone on this podcast that listens to Birds and Nerds a happy holiday season. And we will see you when we get back from our holiday break. As always, you can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram. I'm going to stop advertising Twitter because Twitter is a shit show now. We'd never even post on there in the first place. So follow us on Instagram at Blerdsnerds. Follow us on TikTok, Blerdsnerds_pod. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Rate, review, and subscribe on your podcast listening app of choice. If there are any topics that you would like to hear us cover, please email us at blerdsnerds@gmail.com. If you know anybody that's interested in coming on our podcast to showcase their work, business, anything that's nerdy related, please email us at blerdsnerds@gmail.com. As always, I'm Shannon.
I'm James.
I'm Jaja.
Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.
Peace.